Honorable Speaker, that we can afford, knowing very well that we can't, Honorable Speaker, to subsidize food, to subsidize fuel. Honorable Speaker, all the things that we cannot afford as a country, Honorable Speaker, we must be bold enough to look at each other in the eyes, to look at Kenyans in the eyes, and tell them that we were in a bad place, but we are getting somewhere, Honorable Speaker. I am very confident, Honorable Speaker, and I know those who never voted for this government, those who never believed in this administration, those who do not support this administration, would not agree with me or agree with the president when he says that this economy has now been stabilized. We are now out of the hole. We can now see the horizon. We can see where we are going, Honorable Speaker, as an economy. That may not be clear to those who believed in subsidizing consumption, Honorable Speaker. That may not be clear to those who believed that state capture, Honorable Speaker, and the fight against corruption was a war to wage against individuals and not something to do for posterity, Honorable Speaker. I am glad the President spoke and addressed the nation on what is his administration not only intends to do, but is doing on the fight against corruption, Honorable Speaker. And I know many of us, again, those who never believed in this president and in this administration, have taken issues, Honorable Speaker, with a mambo ni matatu phrase. But, Honorable Speaker, that is just how bold we have to be. We'll stand to oppose the conflict of interest bill. We'll stand to oppose the conflict of interest bill that stands to decisively deal with matters, state capture, and the fight against corruption, Honorable Speaker. The shoring up of our interest, of our shilling against the hard currency, Honorable Speaker. Kenyans may not know that on account of state capture, our shilling, our foreign exchange reserves were being manipulated on account of state capture, because those who held instruments of power were also players in the banking sector. Government agencies, government departments were being forced to bank with particular banks, private banks, Honorable Speaker. But we have opted, Honorable Speaker, out of magnanimity, not to look back, but to forge ahead, knowing that we found an economy that was in the doldrums, without looking back at who did what through state capture, Honorable Speaker, to focus on what needs to be done now, urgently, to get our economy working again, and not working for those in government today, not working to those who are policymakers today, but working for the downtrodden, working for those at the bottom of the economic pyramid, Honorable Speaker. We speak about social protection, Honorable Speaker. What greater social protection can we speak about if not the National Social Insurance Fund, Honorable Speaker, that seeks to create a social insurance fund for millions of Kenyans who cannot afford their health care today, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we may speak until the cows come home.
You are on home stretch, Majority Leader. You are on.
I have noted the light, Honorable Speaker, and that's why I'm saying I can speak until the cows come home. But I cannot overemphasize the need for all of us